My boyfriend stole the necklace that my late boyfriend gave me and gifted it to his sister. He got deer in the headlights when I took it back from his mother. Have been with my boyfriend, I'll call him Adam, for almost a year now. I met him through my master's degree in the UK when I was a sophomore in college. I had a long-term boyfriend, who I'll call Kyle, who took his own life. We were together for 3 years and I would never wish the pain of losing someone like that on my worst enemy. When we started college, Kyle gifted me a locket with the word most engraved on the back of it. It was our thing. It meant he loved me most. Sappy, but it was ours. Since his passing, this has been my most valuable possession and I do not go anywhere without it. It is my last piece of Kyle. After finishing my degree and struggling the entire time, I decided that I needed to get out of the town where everything happened and decided to study for my master's degree in the UK, which is where I met Adam. He is the first person I have allowed myself to love since losing Kyle, and I really have loved our relationship up until this. If it is true, I will never be able to forgive him. Adam has always been insecure about Kyle, asking hypothetical questions like if Kyle was still alive would I be with him, and would I prefer about him over Kyle, etc., etc. I usually dodge the questions and never give him an answer, as I don't condone these types of questions and don't want to feed into it. We have also had to have several conversations regarding Adam talking badly about Kyle. He also dislikes if I post about Kyle on his birthday or death anniversary or have hard days. He sees this as that I don't love him and am still hung up on Kyle. No matter how many years that pass, and how much I love Adam, Kyle was my first and his life was cut short. He was also my best friend. I will mourn his life forever, even if I have moved on romantically. He knows how much this necklace from Kyle means to me, and how devastated I've been the last 2 weeks frantically searching our apartment for it. I took a shower one day and set the necklace in the same place I always do. When I came out of the shower it was gone and Adam swears he has no idea where it is and it must have fallen somewhere and got lost. I have been beside myself and spent nights in tears over losing this. Adam has a sister who we will call Jane. Jane recently celebrated her 21st birthday. I am in her Snapchat private story where she posted the beautiful locket that her big brother got her for her special day. It was the same locket. I know it because it has the same engraving on the back. I don't know how Adam explained that one, but he must have somehow. Me and Jane are not particularly close and this isn't something I feel I can just confront her about casually. I also feel silly bringing it up to Adam in case it isn't the same locket and I am just going insane and looking for excuses because I was careless and lost it. I don't see where else Adam would have got this locket, as it was made for me by a small business back in the States. She was local to Kyle and her work has always been my favorite. Update: it's been almost 3 weeks. A day or two after the initial post, I confronted Adam about the locket. He claimed did not know what I was talking about, and he couldn't believe I could be as cold as to accuse him of this. When asked for receipts or any proof that the locket was not the same as mine, he couldn't produce any and got angry and stormed out of our apartment. He came back that night, tried to gaslight me into believing I was the one who created a problem out of nothing, and even that the necklace he got his sister had no engraving whatsoever. Unlucky for him, I had contacted his mom while he was away, stating that I had misplaced my locket and was wondering if it had been accidentally taken home by Adam when he was visiting. She got back to me pretty quickly saying that she had found my necklace on her daughter Jane's present pile stacked away in a corner. She said that she would return the necklace to me as soon as possible and that she or Jane must have mistaken it for one of her presents and put it back in the pile. She promised me that she would keep a hold of it in her room until she got the chance to return it. Immediately after I had confirmation that Adams's mom had the locket, I booked the cheapest flight home I could find and asked his mom for a lift to the airport, that way she could return the necklace. She agreed, and after that, I sat planning exactly how I would tell Adam that we were breaking up. I didn't need him to admit to stealing the necklace. The fact that I had enough doubt in my mind that I knew he had taken it was enough for me to know that this relationship was going nowhere. I just wanted my necklace back. I stayed with Adam until my flight, which was about a week ago. I let him and his mom drive me to the airport. I left a note, breaking up with him, telling him that my friends would be by to pick up my stuff and move it between their flats. I took a leave of absence from uni until I work out where I am going to stay when I get back to the UK and have contacted my landlord about taking my name off the lease. When Adams's mom gave me back my necklace, his face was priceless. He looked like a deer in the headlights. He was so angry, but he couldn't show it in front of his mom. His sister Jane hasn't once questioned the missing necklace and it's been around 2 weeks now. I doubt she will ever notice. She is rather spoilt. I am glad to update you that I am safe. I am back home, with my necklace from Kyle. I am just home from visiting his grave, telling him this entire story and laughing about it. It reminded me that I should update, and probably hold higher standards in men for myself.